So here we need to determine the value of the given trigonometric expression. So let us begin. So here in the numerator we observe that we have the sum of sine functions, and in the denominator we have the sum of cosine functions. Clearly we can use the transformation formula. So if we have sine alpha plus sine beta, the sum of two sine function, it is going to transform into the product of sine and cosine. And if we have the sum of the cosine functions, it is going to transform into the product of two cosine functions. So we're going to apply these two transformation formula. So let us begin by first adding up the first two terms in the numerator, sine 3a plus sine 5a. So that is going to give us 2 times sine of angle. So we have 3a plus 5a, so that's going to be 8a. So we have 8a over 2. Multiplied to cosine of angle. So 3a minus 5a, that's going to be negative 2a divided by 2. Then we're going to add the third and the fourth term in the numerator. So that's going to be 2 times sine of angle. So 7a plus 9a, that's going to be 16a. So 16a over 2 multiplied to cosine of angle, negative 2a. 7a minus 9a is negative 2a divided by 2. Coming to the denominator part, so we'll first add the two cosine terms, cosine 3a plus cosine 5a. So we get 2 times cosine of angle. So 3a plus 5a is going to be 8a. So we have 8a over 2 multiplied to cosine of 3a minus 5a. So that's negative 2a divided by 2. Then we will add the remaining two cosine functions. So we have 2 times cosine of angle, 16a over 2 multiplied to cosine of angle, negative 2a over 2. Fine. So this will be equals to 2 times sine of angle 4a times cosine of angle. We have negative a, but cosine is an even function. So cosine of negative a will be simply positive cosine a, plus 2 times sine of angle 8a multiplied to cosine of angle positive a, divided by, so we have 2 times cosine of angle 4a times cosine of angle a plus 2 times cosine of angle 8a multiplied to cosine of angle a. So let's factor out 2 times cosine of a from the numerator. So from the two terms in the numerator, so this will get multiplied to sine 4a plus sine 8a whole divided by, now in the denominator also we can factor out 2 times cosine of a from the two terms within the from the two terms of the denominator. So this will get multiplied to cosine of 4a plus cosine of angle 8a. So we can factor out 2 cosine of a from the numerator and the denominator. Now what we have is the sum of 2 sine function in the numerator and sum of the cosine function in the denominator. Again we can apply the transformation formula. So we're going to get 2 times sine of angle. So we have 4a plus 8a, so that's going to be 12a. 12a over 2 is going to be simply 6a. Multiplied to cosine of angle. So 4a minus 8a will be negative 4a divided by 2 will be negative 2a. Coming back to the denominator, we have 2 times cosine of angle 6a multiplied to cosine of negative 2a. So here we can factor out 2 cosine of negative 2a from the numerator and the denominator, and that leaves us with sine 6a over cosine of 6a. Since the angle of both the numerator and the denominator are exactly the same, so that means the ratio sine over cosine is going to be the tangent function and the angle is going to be 6a. So therefore the value of the given trigonometric expression is going to be tangent of 6a.